The Separatists use Twitter to burn police stations, INEC offices in Nigeria. Lai Mohammed. This man called Lai Mohammed has come again by saying those are agitating for referendum secession have used Twitter, to bomb police stations, INEC offices in Nigeria. Concerning his words, the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, on Thursday claimed that separatist campaigners use Twitter to issue directives to their followers in Nigeria to attack security forces as well as burn police stations and offices of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Mohammed, who spoke at the meeting of information managers of APC government in Lagos on Thursday, also said that the federal government suspended the operations of Twitter in Nigeria because of the threat posed by the gross abuse of the platform to the nation's peace and unity. Mohammed said social media is a double-edged sword. According to him, social media is a double-edged sword, providing opportunities to challenges perhaps in equal measure. Well, this so-called Lai Mohammed is full of blasphemy and propaganda. Why has Twitter or separatists affected those that were burning police station? It's none of there's no correlation in that, and he's saying it's an abuse of the platform to the nation's peace and unity, which is uncalled for. Mohammed says social media is a double-edged sword, providing opportunities and challenges, perhaps in equal measure. Well, for the information and communication manager, the so-called new media provides the ultimate test. As you all know, we recently had to suspend the operations of Twitter in Nigeria because of the threat posed by the gross abuse of the platform to the nation's peace and unity. Well, if you people have really done well, like I always say, the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari have not really done well. Instead, if you have done well, they will still channel their Twitter or use the Twitter to praise your good works. People would wake up in the morning and type, "God bless Nigeria. God bless the administration of Muhammadu Buhari." But since you have not done well in the area of security and the area of good governance, that is where the major problem is, because so many people are hungry, they have not even eaten. They say an hungry man is an angry man. If they are well fed, or better still, I know the government will not directly give the citizens food, but the way to give them food comfortably is when things or social commodities are very on a low price and regulated price, not inflation year and year. So many people cannot afford just 2 square meal. Let's people forget about the 3 square meal. Only 2 square meal they can't afford. So how do you expect them to feed and be happy? And in other words, the security challenges is the most baffling situation that is discouraging so many Nigerians from this present administration, and that is why everybody is clamoring for good governance, because when the APC administration came in, they promised us change. So this is the kind of change we are seeing. It's a negative change for thereabouts. Twitter is the platform of choice for separatist campaigners, especially those of them residing outside the country, who use it to issue directives to their followers in Nigeria to attack our security forces as well as to burn police stations and INEC offices. Mr. Lai Mohammed, you lie in this place. Why would you say those are outside Nigeria are using Twitter as a threat or directives to their followers to bomb police station? Don't you know Twitter has rules and regulation? And you people will tell us you are well learned. You have not read about the community guidelines. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whichever means or whichever social media platform you want to use, they have conditions attached to it. They have community guidelines, which means you don't just post any propaganda, either propaganda or any vulgar word or any hate speech, any word that would any word that would attracate the dispute of violence. When you are now telling us that the followers of Twitter outside Nigeria are giving directives on how to burn police station, it's not possible, because any word you use on Twitter or any social media platform is always censored. That's the more reason why Buhari's post on Twitter was deleted, just because it's a genocidal tweet, a threat to the nation. As a president, you are not supposed to lay such posts or lay such threats that they are just like a dot in the circle, or you teach them the language they would understand. You were going to shock them. Don't you know you are the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? There is little or no say to whatever you disseminate to the citizen of a country you govern. Well, despite the ban, some Nigerians have been continued or are still using Twitter. They still continue to use Twitter in the Senate House, and they are continuing to use Twitter through the access via the use of virtual private network, which is the VPN. President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday also appointed a team to engage with Twitter over the suspension of its operations in the country. And it has been said that ECOWAS has summoned President Muhammadu Buhari's government that if he dares to arrest or prosecute anybody using Twitter, they will face the court, because Twitter as it is, or any social media as it is the right of the citizens, because it's a violation of human rights when you say people shouldn't use social media or freedom of speech. Freedom of speech definitely is allowed, yes, but there are rules and regulations that guide this, which is the community guideline. But when the freedom of speech has not attractate or offend anybody, yes, you are free to use it. But when it turns to hate speech or make violence, that's when it will be regulated or censored. So in the other hand, Lai Mohammed is saying the platform, they are using that platform to accuse the federal government of disrupting their peace and existence, which is a big lie, because even your president has fought even Twitter because of his genocidal tweet. It's causing the peace and the unity and the existence of the people he governs. So by what you are saying, you don't have any point. It does not hold any water. He also said that social media is a double-edged sword, providing opportunities and challenges, perhaps in equal measure. Well, you are listening to Independent TV 7. I would like you to share your comments. Let's deliberate on this issue. Thanks for listening.